Hello again, everyone. Age of Dune here, and we're back with another League of Legends single-player shoutcast. Gonna be casting Plumber here, who is also known as BoxBox. Big fan of everyone. Of course, I'm gonna cast him on his best-known character, Riven. And like I said, single-player shoutcast. We'll be following him along, show you guys how he plays him, and hopefully we'll get some good amusement out of it. This was actually a request. I really appreciate the requests, guys. Please keep them coming in. I'm more than happy to go ahead and fulfill your requests, because really like knowing that I'm casting something that you guys legitimately want to see. So if you guys keep them coming in, I'll keep them casting. So yeah, also be sure to, if you have a preference, let me know if you what.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, that little jump there is what always happens with the LOL King replays. Anyway, let me know if you want them to be single-player shoutcasts or team shoutcasts. A whole game shoutcast, not necessarily team fives, but whole game shoutcasts. If you want them on a specific champion, just let me know what you want. I'll do my best to find it for you, if at all possible. If they've been recently playing it. I usually use LOL King. Oh man, BoxBox walking in, goes in on the kha'zix. Gonna be forced to run away. He does have his Q though, so he's not gonna really have any problem getting out of there. And yeah, he'll be just fine. Gonna be forced to go back, but of course he does again have that Q, which should speed him up enough that he'll get to lane in plenty of time. Interestingly, the Sion here actually starting wolves in the blue camp. Question is he going to be doing the level 2 cheese? I'm thinking possibly. And that means he may be starting with blue buff. But we'll have to see what ends up happening here. For right now, going for those wolves, and no, he's actually going to go ahead and take them, it looks like. Looks like he's not necessarily going for that cheese. Alright, so anyway, BoxBox on to lane. If you look at him, he did go ahead, start with a longsword and 3 pots. Not really surprised. He's going to be against the Sion, who is currently taking blue buff. He is going for the level 2 cheese. There you go. There's the execution. I'm going to come back to life. Going to be able to finish off that blue buff. And I believe that, yeah, that does carry over now as of a recent-ish patch. So he's going to be coming against BoxBox with that. But, I mean, BoxBox has been up here enough. He's got to be level 2 himself. So I'm not actually sure this is going to give the Sion as much of a lead as it normally does. Normally he gets to lane and he is already 1 level up. In this case, that didn't happen. He's coming to lane tied. He does have a decent number of minions, so he actually is on a slight minion advantage. But it is BoxBox on Riven. So I'm not really sure that's really going to do enough to help him out here. But we'll have to see. It does mean, of course, that his teleport is on cooldown. But this early in the game, that's not really going to make that big of a difference, honestly. It's really not. So for right now, it's just going to be them going in on each other. And really, so far, it's just been BoxBox going in on Sion. There's really not been much that Sion can do. I mean, Riven's a really, really powerful duelist early game. She just utterly destroys people a lot. Ooh, nicely done. Getting in there, interrupting the charge up of the Q, which means he didn't actually get some of that CS, I believe. It did mean that BoxBox actually took some damage, however. But honestly, he was able to do enough back that I think it was probably worth it. Although, if you take a look at Sion's items, he went hardcore sustain. He's got the crystalline flask, health potion. He's going all out sustain. He's trying to out sustain BoxBox here. And BoxBox is actually a little behind on levels now. Not terribly. If we look at the XP, he's actually 1 CS behind. Is he going to go for this? Oh. Doing some damage there, gets the stun off, and Sion should probably be forced to go ahead and pop some pots. On the plus side for Sion, it actually did interrupt that back from Riven, but he missed his Q there, which gave BoxBox the opportunity to engage. Nice stun there. He should be able to get out of this without much of a problem. Nice dodge of the Q again. And he's getting really low, but of course, he does have that mobility on Sion. There's really not much that Sion can do. BoxBox is going to be forced to head back here, but honestly, it's not really too big of a deal as he does also have teleport. So he's going to be getting back into it. Alright, he's going to stiff it out. Doesn't want the tower eating, especially the big minion. So he's going to go ahead and tough it out here. Nice dodge of the big thing. Got the XP for the big minion. Not going to get the CS, however. Nice dodge again of that. Really making the most of Riven's massive mobility here. And it's really paid off for him so far. The thing is, oh man, he's going for it. Does actually get a tower shot, but he gets the stun off. And Sion actually backs off here. BoxBox is so low. I am kind of surprised he's still sticking around. There we go. He's going to try to head back now. Forced to dodge that minion blast, though. Now he's going to head back. Good thing, too, because it looks like kha'zix is on his way up here to go ahead and go in on that. Not going to happen this time, though. BoxBox is back, healing up. He is safe. Gonna teleport to lane to go ahead and grab the most of this CS. Misses 1 CS out of that, and he's going to get the other 2. Went ahead, finished off his brutalizer. Not really surprising. Get that CDR, and going to be able to do some decent sustain as well because he does have health potions. Looks like he's headed down, possibly to go for kha'zix. Not going to be able to do it, though. kha'zix a little bit too far ahead. And he's going to go ahead and head right back up to the top. He did miss a couple CS for that. But honestly, that's not really too big of a deal. And he's going to be able to get the really important one, which is this big minion here. Down it goes. And he was actually headed back down again because, again, kha'zix versus Shyvana going in on each other. BoxBox wants it this time. He is going to help this Orianna. There's the first Q. Second Q gets in range for the pop-up. Lands the stun. Orianna is... Syndra is dead. Assist goes to BoxBox, who's actually continuing to chase here. Checks out that bush. Probably a good idea. Wants to make sure that the kha'zix isn't in there, and if he is, go kill him. And unfortunately, kha'zix was smart and decided not to go back there, because that actually would have been very unfortunate for him. But a very nice assist there for BoxBox. Coming back to lane now. Going to be able to do some engage. Dodges all but the Q there. And returns fire with a little bit more damage than the Sion did to him. Nice dodge again. He's been really good about dodging all of these things so far. And it's been pretty impressive. Gonna go ahead and tower dive this. Ooh. Gets the ult out of the Sion, but he actually does take a couple tower shots. BoxBox is 6, but he did not pop his ult there. So he's got that ult. Sion just used his, which means that very likely if they get in a fight, BoxBox will come out slightly ahead. I mean, yeah, Sion, the ult isn't really that important because it gets you the pop-up and everything, but it's not going to really be that big of a deal. But with Riven, that ult is huge. And having that ult means he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. It is an execute. On the other hand, though, kha'zix waiting around in the bush, wanting to go for the gank here. In goes BoxBox, lands the stun, and he's actually sticking around. Gonna get hit with a Q there, but kha'zix actually decides not to engage quite yet. Another minion blast hits Riven, who's going in, wants to go for this, lands the stun. Out comes the execute, does not end up going through that shield. Down goes BoxBox, does not get the kill there. And unfortunately for him, he's also going to lose this CS. So a bit of a unwise engage there. Honestly, I'm not even sure that the Vel'Koz was even needed, just because Riven was so very low in that engagement, and Sion wasn't. Well, Sion was low, honestly, but he had the shield as well. Both of them are on their way out. Sion not using his teleport, honestly a good idea, because a lot of times you see ganks happen right around now from the top laner. There we go, nice engage. Got another gank onto that Syndra. Another kill as well. So she's having a pretty tough time. So far, blue team has been doing pretty well. It's currently 5-2. BoxBox not really showing too much yet, which isn't really too surprising given that he is against a Sion. I mean, in all honesty, Sion is a really tanky, annoying to play against dude. And when he's building for such sustain as he is, it's kind of not much that BoxBox can do. He's forced to head back again because Sion just ripped him apart. That teleport not coming up yet, so he's going to be forced to walk all the way out there again. He's got Brutalizer, Longsword, and Boots, so he'll be able to get there pretty quickly, but not nearly as quickly as he would want. And again, not going to be able to teleport, which means Sion is going to get some decent damage on this tower. On the other hand, though, if a dragon fight does break out anytime soon, Riven is going to be able to teleport along with Sion, which is really important. That is definitely an important thing, because otherwise it ends up with your team being in a disadvantage, and then bad things happen, they all die, everybody cries, you know. Nobody likes that. Oh, nice. Goes ahead, takes that damage with the shield there. Does not actually take too much, although ends up taking a little bit more anyway than he ended up dealing thanks to the Sion shield as well. But he's got the sustain. Ooh, did not dodge that. Tried to dodge it with the Q. Did not quite manage. Another gank from kha'zix coming in. BoxBox has no idea. Does not get hit by that. Gonna dodge the ulti from Sion. Dodges the Q. And that gank went nowhere. A little bit telegraphed there by the Sion. That is one thing about Riven. She is so mobile. And that ulti makes Sion so immobile in some ways. I mean, he can't steer for crap. She's able to dodge it really easily, as you just saw there. 1 Q, 1 E, anything, she's out. And that's exactly what we saw there. Dodged that, made it completely useless for him. And, oh, he's actually teleporting out here, so if something happens, which it isn't going to happen because BoxBox's team is actually going for that dragon as we speak, and they're not getting contested. So they're going to be able to get that. But, BoxBox in a little bit out of position here, warding that up. Gonna jump over the wall, gonna try to get out. And it looks like he actually might be able to do this. Plants a ward in that bush as well, making sure that kha'zix doesn't come at him. Popped the ulti on the off chance that he had to fight it, but he did not end up having to fight anything. He's gonna be able to head back. He has his teleport as well. He knows he doesn't have to use the teleport for a dragon, so we may see him choose to go ahead and use this. Looks like no, it looks like he is going to go ahead and run out. And actually, given the fact that the minions were a decent amount out there, he should be able to get to his tower before Sion's able to do too much damage to it. He probably will be able to do some damage, but nothing terrible. And it means his teleport is going to be back up, continue to be up if it's needed for a gank or something, which is definitely a possibility given this ward placement. But gets to lane just in time to go ahead and grab all of this CS, which is definitely good for him. He's got another longsword. That's about all he's been able to purchase so far. He's been having a pretty rough time in this game because, I mean, Sion has just shut him down so hard. There's really been very little he could do. When you've got somebody who's an all-in like that and you're against somebody like Sion who just tanky. I mean, you look at what Sion built. Giant's Belt and Chain Vest. That is a really good thing against a Riven, because Riven needs that damage, and I mean, with Chain's Vest, she didn't get that damage. She gets nothing. Gets hit again. Just so much damage, continuous damage coming in from the Sion. He's also got the double cloth armor. He built hardcore armor. He is trying to shut her down, and honestly, I can't say I blame him too much. On the other hand, BoxBox's team is getting pretty darn fed mid lane. We've got an Orianna who's getting pretty dangerous, and an Annie support who's also probably pretty dangerous. Wait, Annie support's on the other team. Well, just kidding. Yeah, but Orianna is definitely going to hurt if they end up getting in a fight. And he's got so much armor and no magic resist, he's going to get ripped to shreds if they end up doing any team fighting. So it's definitely a good thing for the blue team, even if it sucks for a BoxBox. So I just realized I never actually put this in order here. We've got Orianna played by Kirumi, gonna be against the Syndra, or has been against the Syndra, Kappa Sun. Bot lane, we've got Macau, ooh, and an engage by BoxBox under tower, gets massively slowed. Nice stun, dodges the Q, gonna be able to get out of this. A risky engage there though. And he's gonna stick around and possibly go for this. His ulti is up, so I guess he thinks he's gonna go ahead and just insta-burst him. In he goes. The flash comes out there from Sion, and that ult is not gonna be able to finish him off. Probably gonna hit him with one. Oh man, is he gonna go for this? Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna. He can't go for this. He's gonna go for this. He went for it. Does not manage to get the kill. The ulti did not end up managing to really do that much damage at all, thanks to that armor. But on the other hand, it did force Sion to be a little bit careful. BoxBox still sticking it out, wanting to go for this, trying to keep this Sion up here as long as possible. Nice prediction of that. Instantly ready to get out of the way. And another kill goes in on the Orianna there while BoxBox headed back. Actually, no, we're going to keep on BoxBox because honestly, in he goes. Nice flash. Down goes Sion. Now BoxBox has to get out. BoxBox is going to be able to get out. That was really good there. I just want to rewind it and slow that down a little. You see him baiting this, and you know he's baiting it. Sion knows he's baiting it, but Sion's got to go for it on the off chance. Out comes that minion hurdle. Flash from BoxBox, jumps right over it, lands the stun and a Q. Final Q to finish it off, and then goes ahead and gets the heck out of there. Just immediately runs away. Very nicely done by BoxBox. Instant reaction just to go ahead and flash right over that minion, right where he needed to go, and just utterly destroy that Sion. Definitely an embarrassing thing for Sion, but a great thing for BoxBox, who now has Ionian Boots of Lucidity, extra cooldown reduction, extra damage as well. He's going to be coming back to lane, and things are going to be a little bit more painful for Sion, who did actually finish his Sunfire Cape, however, so at the same time, he's not going to be too worried. That armor, man. Guy has so much armor. Take a look here. He's got 130 armor. That really hurts Riven. That really hurts Riven. But we'll have to see if it ends up being enough for him, as honestly, it is BoxBox. I mean, any other Riven, you know, like me, I would probably give Sion the benefit of the doubt here. But, oh, teleport coming in from Riven. Where's he going? He's coming down here into that ward I mentioned a little while ago. Goes straight for X Special. Gets the kill. Lands the pop-up. Trying to go for the Cinder. Ends up taking the Lantern there. And, oh man, Cinder in this bush. Goes for it. There's the shield. Down he goes. Cinder goes. And BoxBox gets a double kill. Gonna be headed straight up top. Nice teleport gank there coming in. And, of course, actually, Sion did have a teleport of his own to answer, but he decided not to. Gonna go ahead and take this tower instead. But we've got BoxBox also going for a tower. Gonna answer with his second tier bot tower. Probably not worth... Oh, never mind. Just gonna get some damage on it. The Thresh gonna do some damage as well. There we go. Okay, I thought so. But now Annie's here. Gotta watch out. Don't want to go for that. Are they gonna go for the dragon? Nah, it's too early for the dragon. I'm gonna go ahead and back, though. Alright, so let's continue getting these guys set up here. We've got the Caitlyn played by Macau versus Liquid Peter playing Sivir. The supports, we've got Oberon Dark playing as Thresh versus Xpecial playing Annie. Gangsta Swerve playing kha'zix versus Shyvana played by One Laugh. Alright, and now BoxBox has his last whisper. That's going to hurt Sion a lot. Sion coming in for a teleport on this tower. And, oh man, gets the pop of their Thresh going down. Oh, yes, he does go down. But BoxBox in the middle of it, jumps over the wall. Oh, the Orianna ult just rips them apart. BoxBox does not end up landing his ulti there. In goes the Shyvana, out comes her ult, down goes the kha'zix, smite goes out on the Syndra. Pop up onto the Sion. They're not really able to kill anybody else, but it was a 1-for-1 trade so far, and if that Sion's not careful, he's going down. Nicely done there by the Caitlyn, forcing them to go ahead and block for him. Actually took a little bit of damage themselves. And blue team gonna disengage. They're gonna go straight for this dragon because enough of the red team was forced to go back. They can go ahead and grab this. Question is, will they be able to survive this? Down goes the dragon, and I'm thinking no. But in goes the Caitlyn, manages to go ahead and get the Syndra, as well as the Sivir going to Orianna. So it ends up being a 2-for-2, but the blue team got the dragon. So it's definitely worth it for the blue team here. And we can probably see another pickup here from BoxBox. Actually, yeah, I believe he just got another longsword. I could be wrong about that. He is back up in 7. There we go. Changes that longsword into a vampire scepter. Honestly, the lifesteal from that's probably going to help at least a little bit against, you know, the Sunfire Cape. And just to give him a little bit more survivability as well. Obviously, going for the Hydra. Almost always see him go Hydra on Riven, I believe. Could be wrong, but that's normally what I see BoxBox build Riven. So I'm definitely expecting that. Looks like he is actually going in here to try to take down this kha'zix. kha'zix says, "Heyo!" In he goes, pops his ult. kha'zix jumps right onto the Shyvana though. And there we go. BoxBox gets the kill with his ulti there. The execute doing work. And down goes that kha'zix. Good gank there by the Sivir and by BoxBox, forcing that kha'zix a little out of position there. He thought he'd be safe jumping into there, jumping away from BoxBox. Unfortunately for him, he jumped right into the middle of an angry Shyvana. And angry Shyvana is kind of dangerous. Almost killed him before he died, but almost didn't count. BoxBox shoving this up. Gonna be able to get some damage on the tower, possibly kill it before Sion gets here. Almost definitely, in fact. This tower is melting fast. And yeah, he's doing just that. Sion is on the way up, but its tower is gone. And oh, nice dodge again by BoxBox. Now using his passive to the best of his abilities. Amusingly, again, dodging that Sion ulti. Oh, jumps out of that one. And I cannot see these guys catching him. Again, BoxBox escapes as Riven. BoxBox is so deadly as Riven. And is he going to do something? He's really low. If he's not careful, he's going to die. He goes in. He's going for kha'zix. Lands the stun. Forces kha'zix to be... What? Oh, man. Is he going to go for this? Is he going to go? Is he? It's looking like, yeah, lands his ulti there. Sion's coming in, though. He's forced to back off, but the rest of the red team is right there. He's got to watch out. The gates are here, by the way, guys. That is something in the newest patch. He's actually going for the execute here. Nope, didn't hit, didn't hit. Yeah, he's definitely going for the execute. Teleport. Oh, goes in, finishes off the Syndra. Just kidding. Does not teleport. Goes directly for that Syndra. 1 for 1 there. Syndra was not expecting that one at all. Flash comes out and Syndra just melts instantly. Surprise there to her. Meantime, the rest of BoxBox's team is going for the rest of the red team. And things are not looking good for them at all. Sivir going down. The X-Special going down as well. Just kidding. He survived, though just barely. His health was going down, but he did not actually die himself. Another tower, however, is going to go down. No answer from the red team. There's really nothing they can answer. BoxBox is now back up. His teleport's down. So that's good news there for the red team. Interesting ulti there. Lots of question mark pings there. Enemy missing, enemy missing. I have a feeling that was probably directed more at the fact that Sion just randomly ulted absolutely nothing there. But I don't know. That's just a guess. I'm not sure what BoxBox is doing. Looks like he's going into the enemy jungle. He's going for kha'zix. Hello, kha'zix. Out pops that ulti. He is going for it, but there is an Annie there. And, oh man, is he actually... He's going to try to steal this red. He does get the red. Now going for the kha'zix. kha'zix jumps over to escape. Going to be able to get out of this. But now, again, BoxBox has to escape this. He should be able to do it, though. There's no tower here. And, of course, again, that Riven mobility jumps away and really gives them absolutely no chance. Wanting to go around here. Gonna go for the tower. And should be able to get this tower because there's no way they're going to be able to answer this in time. Unless he chooses to go for the minions, which he did. Tower still going down. Tower goes down and he backs off again. Going in now, trying to go for the Sivir. Did not land the pop. Oh, the Orianna ulti followed by the stun from BoxBox. Down goes Annie. Down goes Sivir, but BoxBox goes down as well. Down goes the Syndra, however. And all of a sudden, we're over here for some reason. Yeah. Orianna used that Zanya's to the best of her abilities. Oh, nice flash from Shyvana. Trying to get away. He is going to get away. Down goes Sion. That was a 5 for 1 there. They traded BoxBox for all 5 members of the red team. And in the meantime, Thresh and Caitlyn just sitting here shoving this wave forward. Gonna do some damage to this tower. It's gonna heal if it doesn't die right now. Annie delayed her going out there for a little bit, so she's not gonna be able to defend this tower. This tower is actually gonna die. Had she gone out there instantly, she might have been able to defend. Did not end up happening though. And Caitlyn and Thresh gonna be able to get out of this with absolutely no trouble. Probably has Moby's. Moby's getting lantern. There you go. There's the lantern. And yeah, Caitlyn's perfectly fine. BoxBox back alive. There's that Hydra, like I mentioned earlier. And he did go ahead and get the distortion boots. upgrade for his Iron to Lucidity. Probably a good idea. Teleport Flash. Those have been very well used by him so far. Okay. For a second there, I thought he was going kha'zix hunting again. Red team actually doing work down here. A 4 versus 4. Down goes Sion. Sion did manage to go ahead and finish off Thresh while undead. Teleport coming in from BoxBox though. Coming in right behind. He's going to go for the Sivir. Is he going to be able to do this? Sivir's... Oh, so close. It is Riven. Oh. Yeah. That ultimate there from Caitlyn going ahead securing that. In the meantime, though, kha'zix did actually finish off the Orianna, but that is a 3rd dragon coming out here for the blue team, and there's nothing kha'zix can do about it. He's way too low to even try for this. Down it goes, and yeah, Riven headed straight to the mid lane now from the looks of it. Possibly to the top lane. Not actually sure. Looks like he's headed to the enemy jungle, actually. Gonna go and try to steal it, but it's mostly gone already. kha'zix went over there to die. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Oh man. Could be dangerous here for Syndra. I don't think she knows she's being hunted by BoxBox. Oh. Oh! BoxBox shows himself, so Syndra is actually able to dodge around this. Lands the stun, and yeah, BoxBox is not going to be able to go for this. Huge jump, though. I did not know you jumped that far. Never mind. He's going for it, and he's getting it. Sion. Oh, nice kite. Flashes away from the Q. Oh, the lantern, and he is able to get out of that. Goes in on the Annie. Annie goes down, too. Holy crap. Nice lantern, followed by just amazing engage, and there is the surrender vote. Red team says, forget this, man. We are done. Holy cow, that play right there. I want to rewind this, actually. And I want to see that play in slow-mo. No sounds, though, because, unfortunately, the game is over. But, wow. That... Why does it do that? Stop that. Goes in, goes straight for Xpecial, lands the stun, and Xpecial is just done instantly. And then, of course, we have the surrender vote coming out right after. It's weird with no sound thanks to the end of the game. But that is, like I said, going to be the end of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.